So first, we are moving from R script to R Markdown. And the reason we are doing it, it's a way for me to control your work. In R Markdown, there is like no way. Basically, I can check that you are doing your stuff on your laptop. But it's also a nice thing to have. So click here and click on R Markdown. And let's see. And then you title it. So like practicing subsets, t-tests, correlation. HTML, I guess. And then, okay. Did you do it? Should I show it one more time? Okay. This plus sign, R Markdown. Then you name it, and then you click OK. Yep. But you can name it whatever, it doesn't really matter. But it will cover the subject matter of the stuff. Should I show it one more time? No? Okay. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna and you will like keep forgetting to do this. You see this thing here, you need to click on saving it. And again, practicing subsets, t-tests, correlation. Thing about R Markdown, it's kind of weird. Basically, you need to save it twice. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And then you click save. And again, you select the folder for this class. So this file will end up in the folder. Let me. Okay. Stuff is recording. So again, if you're a bit behind, you can just click on pause and like watch it again. So again, the very first thing you do, like always, like write it down on your like friends forehead. You set up working directory. So session, set working directory, choose directory, and again, folder for this class where you have like all the files. And you click open. Then I remember in the morning, I sent you a piece of code on how to set up working directory in R Markdown. So please go to the announcement in Canvas. I will just copy paste it from like here. So basically, let me try to explain it to you. So first, you copy paste this this code from Canvas into the line 10. Okay, and then once you set up working directory in sessions in the console in the bottom, you will see this set working directory line. thing is, in R Markdown, it's a bit more complicated. So basically, you see the code from two quotation marks. So what I did, I copy pasted the code in quotation marks. So this is my working directory, right? So when you copy pasted it, you like copy pasted the code which will not work. So once you run a working directory, you delete the stuff in between quotation marks, and you copy paste the stuff from console over here. I give you like a few moments to do it.
Select thing.
You're not supposed to select anything. What I trying to do?
Like do the working directory.
But thing is, but you already did it. So basically, let's see, knitr options. But you didn't, you need to go to Canvas, go to my announcement and copy paste line 8 with my code.
Oh, so this is fine. I don't have to.
No, this is not fine. Where is your Canvas?
So just,
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't look like you copy pasted it.
So, okay.
Ah.
So we didn't add the import, the like correlation set data yet, right?
Nope. We
Okay,
are just setting up working directory.
okay.
So you replace it. And you see, this is your working directory, and you just need stuff in quotation marks.
Okay, and then I'll copy this one.
So you and then you like copy paste and do it here, and then click save.
Thank you. Like an X right here. That's just all that happened when I did,
I think you screwed up something. Let's see.
this all like pasted in when I did the,
You like screwed up the code. Oh shit. Where is it? Oops. And click save.
Thank you.
I did it, like I copy and pasted the code, but when I go to
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Got this. But you click open, and then you see it is. So where is your okay.
This is your screen that you're looking at. Mine is open.
Where?
If you go to this folder.
Okay. So you copy pasted it, right? And then I think you screwed up it. Okay, that. And where is it? Again, like why console supposed to be like, where is your console?
I don't know. That's probably why when I submitted it the other day, you told me to see you after class. I don't know how to pull it up. Are you looking for the applications like
Yep.
console?
No, never do this. You work in our studio. You do not work in R. R is like,
Our studio.
okay, let's see. But I think I saw the console somewhere. And like close the stuff that you're not like. Okay, let's see session. And I click open. Okay, so you copy paste this. What's going on here? Like, I never saw anything like this.
I'm trying to get back to the original.
Yeah, there is. And, oops. Yep. That's it. I did it.
And what did you do?
I copy pasted just what I said on the screen. I copy pasted working directory from console and I replaced my working directory with yours.
Okay. But mine still doesn't look like yours.
Because it's mine, my folder is different.
No, I mean like you took off points for this in my last assignment. My console is not at the bottom. So how do we fix that?
Well, let's talk about it later. Now we need to get moving.
I followed through what you did. I don't have that like plus sign over here. So
Or do I just copy and paste that?
Guys, we need to get moving. I need to get moving. Sorry, later. Oh, shit.
We did it right.
Okay, how many of you have managed to set up working directory? Raise your hand. Okay, a bunch of people. Okay, let's get moving. Again, session, set working directory, choose directory. Then you copy paste the stuff in quotation marks and replace my working directory with yours. That's it. Okay, let's get moving. Important thing in R Markdown, you work in the gray area. So we need to like prepare a little bit. So do what I do, like delete this stuff. We don't need it. And make sure you do not screw up those like weird commas. Those commas tell R this is the place for you to work with the code. So yep. I guess, yeah, I guess. Yeah, and then after this, you copy paste this like a bunch of times. Basically, we need to create a space for us where we are going to work with the code. The code must be within that gray area. Bless you. Just do it like a bunch of times. I don't know. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to first, we are going to learn how to subset data. So let's see. And remember, I asked you to download our script files into the folder for this class. So what we are doing now, first open subsetting data file. And you open it with RStudio. Oops. Okay. So what we gonna do? Pum, 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 pum. Okay. And I don't think, no, I don't need this. Oops. So, and as always, please annotate your code. Tell yourself what the hell you are doing, okay? So in the next gray area, hashtag importing data. And I think we work with like load bin sanctions data. So click on file, click on import data. And that file, I think it's Excel. So click import from Excel. And then, oops. Say it again.
The login and station file.
Yep, yeah. So we click on browse. And let's see where it is. Yeah, login and sanctions nominal dollars file. And we click open. I showed you like when on Wednesday how to import. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure our variables are like how they should be. So we see like country, character, that looks fine, right? Then we go to year and we make it numeric, right? Then we go to this variable, numeric. Then this one, numeric. Then this one, numeric. And this one, numeric. And this one, numeric. And this one, numeric. Basically, this data set is less confusing than previous one. Most variables are numeric. I only saw like character variable for name of the country, but other variables are numeric. Again, you just click on this small triangle, right? And it gives you an option how to import your variable. Okay, let's see. Thank God we are getting closer. Yep,
Everything that is not like a word should be changed to numeric.
Yep. yep. I'm pretty sure there's a simple way to do it. Maybe you can do like as numeric and put like the whole data frame, but I never tried it, so yeah. Yep. And numeric. Yep. And now, thing about what's great about R Markdown, it allows you to like reproduce your results. So basically with R Markdown, you can just click, when we are done with it, we can just click on the button and it will run like the whole code and create like everything, just one button. But for that to work, you see code preview. Basically, we need, copy the whole thing. Otherwise, when we will try to reproduce it, it will not work. So basically, you copy the code for importing your data. And then, let's see. Yeah, looks fine. Then you click import. And then you go back to your R Markdown file. You go to, you go to the this gray area where we annotated we are going to place the code for importing data, and we copy paste it. Important thing to do, it's kind of weird thing, I don't know like what's going on, but this view code, it allows you to like open the data set. You must do this. You must place a hashtag in front of view, because if you don't do it, R Markdown will not work. I don't know, some kind of bug. But in the line of code which says view, put a hashtag in front of that line. Thing about R, and I think we discussed it, hashtag makes R blind. When R sees a hashtag, it does not see that line as line of code. It just skips it. That's it. We did this. Then we click save. Please always save your stuff. Like every single time you do something, you save it. Yep. Yep. It's supposed to be green, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's next. We imported the data, then we rename the data because name is kind of long and weird. So in the next gray area, hashtag, renaming data. And you can name it seriously, whatever you like. Again, it doesn't matter. You can say like, I hate Kostev. And then you start typing. You start typing the data set and it shows up automatically. Okay. And thing about running code in R Markdown, over here on the right, you have a green triangle. So to run a code in R Markdown, you just click on green triangle. And you see we got a new object in environment. You see? So running code in R Markdown is kind of easier than running code in R script, because if you remember in R script, we had to like highlight the code and then we have to like click run. To run the code in R Markdown, you just click on this green triangle like over here. Okay, so let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. Okay, pum pum. Okay, let's check a category of variable year. We kind of remember we did it properly, but just like, to practice it. So again, go to, but you do remember the structure of the code. It's class. Then it's a name of the data set. So I hate Kosteyev. And then year. And we click run. And it's numeric. Okay, we did this. We made sure variable is numeric, right? So please go back to Kosteyev subsetting data in our script. Next thing we are doing. Let's select data for 2014. And again, this is just my way of approaching it. I do not like writing code. I just copy paste it and edit it. So, oops. We are going below to the gray space. We copy paste it. And what we're gonna do, we are going to change names of our objects, right? So and thing about R is case sensitive. So I kind of screwed up with this name, but I will change it later. And then data set. And once you start typing it, it shows up automatically, right? And then we replace it here as well. And then, okay, let's do. Okay, so I remember from like Monday. On Monday, I told you when you see square brackets, it means we are doing indexing. We are pulling a piece of data based on specific parameter. So in this case, we are going to create a new object which will have data only for 2014. And yeah, looks okay. Let's see if it works. Yep. And if you go to, you see, I hate Kosteyev now has only data for 2014. So we created a subset of the data with only the data for 2014. Okay, let's see. Oops. So let's see what's next. Kosteyev subsetting data in R. Okay. Okay, so let's run running mean and median on interval ratio variable. So we just copy paste it over here. But again, do you see the structure of the code? Mean and median, right? Round brackets, right? And then name of the data set, $, and name of the variable. So what we need to do, we need to edit the name of the data set. And we do it here as well. And thing is, we need to select interval ratio variable. So let's have a look. What do we have? Okay, GDP imputed. Looks like interval ratio variable to me. So have you heard about imputation? Can somebody explain it? Okay, imputation is when you have a variable with missing data for, let's say, a few years, let's say 3 years. And the way you impute your data, usually you take data from like 3 previous years, calculate, what is it, mean, and then like place it for the missing data. This is imputation. And people do imputation because, again, in many cases, not in many, but in some cases, you have missing data. And to address it, you need to do imputation. Again, code is really simple. Mean and median around brackets, name of the data set, $sign, and name of the variable. And don't forget to save stuff. And then we click here. Oops. Oh. Okay, what the hell? It's probably yeah, this stuff. Okay, let's try CS consulting spending. Another thing could be sometimes if you have NA values in your variable, it will not allow you to calculate mean and median. So I will show you a trick on how to address it, but let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what happened? CS consulting spending variable, it doesn't seem to have NAs. When you have an A, you probably cannot calculate mean and median. Yeah. Okay, so this is the code to calculate mean and median. And what's next? Okay. R is kind of weird. It does not have like simple way to calculate mode. So you just have a function for this. I just Googled it. Like I didn't write it. And again, you don't have to give a shit about the function. What you do have to give a shit about is a structure of the syntax over here. So again, we just replace the name of the data set. And replace the name of the variable, CS consulting spending. Okay, let's hope it works. Yep. The most common value for consulting spending is 0. Okay, I showed you how to create subsets and how to run mean, median, and mode. So let's hope I will have like time for other stuff. So next, what we are going to do a t-test. And let's see. Where is it? Okay, Kostyaev running t-test. So please, yep.
My
Say it again. But I remember I asked you to download in the folder three R script files. It's in the file for the very first one, subsetting data. It's in that file. It's like, let me show it to you. Here it is, you see? I asked you to like, yeah, you just open it. So next thing we are going to do, we are going to practice t-tests. And again, you open it with RStudio. And thing is, try not to have like too much stuff open at the same time. So we no longer need subsetting data R script, so we just close it. And like we don't need this. We need this to like have a look at the data. Okay, so let's see. Okay, pum pum. So basically what you need to do, you need to copy paste lines from like 27, including 34. So we copy paste it. And we copy paste it like below in the next like gray area below. Okay, as you might remember, t-test requires you to have one variable to be nominal and another variable to be interval ratio. So, and let's, okay, we already have consulting spending, and consulting spending is dollars. It's interval ratio variable, right? So we don't change anything here. We leave it as this. So the structure of the code, t-test, around brackets, the name of the data set, $, and your like interval ratio variable. Then we have square brackets, and the reason we have square brackets, if you might remember, square brackets make you to do indexing. You are pulling off something. So you select like different categories, and then you have comma, and again name of the data set, name of the interval ratio variable, and again square brackets. You are indexing stuff, name of the data set, and name of the your nominal variable. And you see basically in the line 81, we are comparing consulting spending between different categories. This is what we are doing here. And let's double check. First, like the very simple thing, like the way you start working it, just replace name of the data set, like everywhere. And in this case, E and D is the name of the data set. So like everywhere, you just replace. Let's make life a little bit easier. Yeah, you know what I love about R, you can make your life easier. What I'm going to do, you see what I did? I got lazy, and I thought, why the hell I need to like replace name of the data set like every way? It's kind of annoying. I can just rename the data set I already have to fit the code I have, which makes my life a little bit easier, you know? With R, you can be lazy. Okay, we did this. Now we are going to check categories. Okay, let's see. Okay, so in this data set, FH, the variable FH, it's a Freedom House index for freedom. And let's like, I think we have this annotation. Let's like copy paste lines from 12 to 16 from Kostyaev running t-test R script into pom-pom. Yeah, I guess we can do it like somewhere here. Oh, shit. It's just like a reminder what the hell we are doing. But we do have to rename one thing. In this data set, regime type has like different name, FH. So I guess that is kind of easier. So RT regime type, we replace it with FH. 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 And again here, FH. 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 Okay. The code might not work because of the NA, but let's see if it works. And let's click on save. And click on, oh, it did work. Okay, let me show you how to explain this shit. So, in the first t-test, we are comparing mean of consulting spending category 1 to category 2. And if you look here, category 1 not free and category 2 is partially free. So we are comparing consulting spending by foreign entities by different regime types. And as we can see here, results are not statistically significant. So, and the way you interpret it, there is no statistically significant difference in means of consulting spending between not free and partially free countries, which engage in lobbying in the United States. Let's look at the second t-test. Second t-test compares consulting spending between 1 and 3. So 1 not free and 3 is free, right? So what we have here, p-value, and like parameter for comparison, you look at the p-value. If it's smaller than 0.5, it's statistically significant at 95% level. If it's larger, it's not statistically significant. So in this case, there is a statistically significant difference in means of consulting spending between not free and free countries. And again, you just look at the p-value. It must be lower than 0.5, then it's significant. If it's larger, it's not significant at 95% level. And then we compare 2 and 3, and 2 is partially free and 3 is free. And as we can see, consulting spending is like, a p-value is like less than 0.5, which means there is a statistically significant difference between consulting spending partially free and free countries. So we have done a t-test. Let me show you how to do correlation. I told you your head will explode at the end of each class. Mine was exploding when I was taking this stuff. So Kostyaev running correlation. I already asked you to download it, right? And we open it with RStudio. Oops. Okay, let's see. And correlation test is like easy peasy. You see line like 19 to 20, you just copy paste it, and I will walk you through the code. Oops. And the structure is really simple. Core.test, round brackets, and then name of the data set, name of the variable, comma, and again, name of the data set, and name of the variable. And you hope, as I hope you remember, correlation can be done only if two variables are interracial. So we cannot run a correlation between regime type because we only have like 3 categories, right? And they are nominal, right? And consulting spending. So, but what we can do, let's double check. Okay. Yeah, so NCC, in this case, number of consulting contracts per country per year. And SC is consulting spending. So we just need to replace name of the data set. And remember, before I got lazy and I hate Kostyaev, I created a different data set with ENG. So we just do END. END. And we save it. Guys, please always save the stuff that you are doing. And we click on green triangle. Yep. So as we can see here, correlation coefficient is positive. And it is, what is it, 0.34. It's kind of weak positive correlation. So in the problem set, like later, not this week, but week after that, it will be on running correlation. So when you are going to interpret it, just look at the slides in the PowerPoint. I posted it. If it's a positive number, it's a positive correlation. And it's like a weak positive correlation in this case. And as you see, p-value is like way smaller than 0.5, which means there's statistically significant correlation between number of consulting contracts and consulting spending. And it is statistically significant at like 99% level because it's like really like a bunch of zeros after point. And I guess we don't need this stuff. That's not it. That's not it. Then you delete this. You click here. And then let's see if it works. You click on it. You click on knit to HTML. And you get this. And then you like, I do it like open in browser. And then I like, what is it, print. And I save as PDF. So you are going to be submitting PDFs. Yep. Yep, sure. So in the end, or not this one, in the end, when like you ran your code, you didn't see any mistakes, you click on knit at the top. You click on knit to HTML. You could try click to PDF, but it never worked in my case. It's like, it asks me to like install something else. and it takes like a lot of time. So just for the sake of time, I just click on HTML and it creates an HTML file. And it's gorgeous. Absolute beauty. And then you like open in browser. You double click on it and you like print it and save as PDF. That's it. It wasn't easy peasy. And let me stop here. And I will